enjoying these series, remember to like and subscribe. So far in our career modes we have done so far, we did 3 episodes on Sheffield Wednesday, we did 1 episode on Cardiff City, and today we start our journey with Stoke City. If you didn't know, yesterday we tried manager career on Stoke yesterday, we got sacked, so hopefully we have better luck this time with the player career mode. So now I'm going to skip forward to the first game of the season at home to QPR. Remember, if you are new around here, to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to world to me. Remember, we're on the road to 60 subscribers, so if you are new around here, feel free to leave a cheeky like on the video and it will be very much appreciated. Remember, I do streams most days, so remember, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, smash the like button, turn notifications on so you know when I'm uploading streams, so you're aware when they're up. Don't forget, today lads, there will be 2 streams on the way today. This is the first stream today. The next stream will be later on today. This will probably around tea time will be the second stream today. So stay tuned for that one. I think it may be another game. I don't think it's going to be FIFA. I'll say that now. I don't think we're going to be doing another FIFA stream because we're doing this now. So I think probably the next stream we will do will be around tea time. Maybe, I think it'll either be Fortnite or NHL. Don't quote me on that. It'll be one of those 2 that will be streaming later. So if you want to come in later and watch that stream, you're more than welcome to come in. Remember, as I say, the more people in stream, the better. Yeah, so I'd appreciate if you guys could leave a like on the stream and subscribe if you are new around here. Thank you to the people who have already subscribed to the channel. It means a lot, guys. 53 subs I'm on at the moment. Like I say, I'm on the road now to 60 subs, so if you want to hit the button with a like and get me towards that 60 subs before the end of the year, it would be very, very much appreciated. Here we go then, the first game of our player career mode on Stoke City. We are taking on Queen's Park Rangers at the Stoke City Stadium to kick off the season. It's going to be a tough game to start the season. At home to QPR, and it's never an easy start to play a team like QPR. It's going to be very, very interesting, and it's going to be Jack Butland who's going to be starting in goal for Stoke City. Snodgrass is starting, Smith will start, James Chester will be starting. This is the lineup now being announced here on this screen. These are the men who will be joining me in my career mode for this season. Will it be a return journey to the Premier League for Stoke City? Remember last time Stoke City made it to the Premier League was a very long time ago. QPR have never met, I don't think QPR have ever been in the Premier League, so they're battling up front. Those are your 3 strikers, myself, James McLean on the right side and Ince on the other side. And it's, like I said, it'll be Jack Butland starting in goal for Stoke. And he is a very, very good goalie, English lad. I would very much think he could make the England team. He's actually a really good goalie. And I rate Jack Butland. I think he's a hell of a goalie. And that's the QPR lineup on your screen. That's how QPR will be going for today's game. Tough game to start the season though. At home to QPR. It doesn't get any tougher than this to kick off the Championship season. Remember, it's 46 games on the road to the Championship playoffs and promotion to the Premier League. And it starts here against Queen's Park Rangers. I'm wearing shirt number 99 for this season for Stoke. We are off and underway. The start of the Championship player career mode on Stoke City. Episode 1 is underway. And a first play given away from Abbas. And now QPR will come on the attack just 2 minutes into the game. We're coming up to the 3-minute mark of the first half. 3 minutes played here in the first game of the season. Stoke will now make the chance. Stoke look very, very good on the counter. Let's see if they can get a counter going now. And Ince gets the pass. Smith with a lovely ball through from Smith. Can we get an early goal here to get our home crowd into the game? Great cross. Stoke now trying to set the play. Oh, and great defensive play from Queen's Park Rangers. Very, very calm QPR to see. A great tackle there. There'll be a throw-in to QPR. Sheffield Wednesday with the lead in the Championship. 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. You can hear the Stoke fans very, very vocal inside the Stoke City Stadium on match day 1 of the Championship season. They are very, very vocal. QPR fans, plenty of QPR fans made the journey up to Stoke for this opening game day matchup. Remember, our next game will be a tough one. Our next game is we'll be playing Brentford in game day 2 on the road. That'll be another tough test. Remember, every game in the Championship is always a tough game, but we start against QPR. Then we have Brentford in league play after this, and then we have cup action against Lincoln City in the Carabao Cup. Every game is crucial on the road to the Premier League. QPR always been a good team in the league. QPR have been in the Championship for quite a long time now. Stoke have been in the Championship for a bit as well. And Stoke now looking to push their way forward. Apologise if the TV tends to flash on and off. So if you see, if the stream cuts off a bit, guys, I apologise because I've just plugged my controller into a plug. So if the stream if I start jerking with it because I'm celebrating, it might bring up a screen. It might knock the stream off for a sec, but it'll come back. So don't worry. Don't need to panic, lads. It's just I'll deal with that. Don't worry, guys. You just guys and sit back and enjoy this career mode. Now remember, if you are new, to like and subscribe. And Barnsley have scored. Collie Woodrow has scored in the game for Barnsley. Barnsley and Fulham are level pegging at the moment. We have to watch this cross here. One good point about QPR is they're very, very attacking. They are very, very attacking, QPR. Great ball through. Can we keep on side? Yes. Oh, and the ball just runs away from him. It was a great ball through from Stoke. It was a fantastic ball from Stoke, but they couldn't find the lane through to the goal. It's a fantastic ball though from Stoke. Usually on the match days, it's very, very tight. Every single game, remember, every game will feel like a playoff game for Stoke City. But we have to get the job done here against QPR before we move on to Brentford. We've got to make on. Sorry, it's not Brentford. Sorry, it's Charlton. I beg your pardon. It's Charlton next, not Brentford. That's my fault. We'll play Brentford later on in the season, but every game is crucial. Reading equalised. Reading, Sheffield Wednesday tied at 1 goal apiece. The Owls took the early lead, but Reading with the equaliser in their game. So it's 1-1 now. Stoke looking for that goal here. Take the lead, and QPR with some good defending from QPR. Queen's Park Rangers have been very, very solid in this first half. Can we get the breakthrough here? Stoke. And I made a mistake there, but plays it back door, and Stoke take the lead. Fantastic goal, and Stoke lead at home to QPR. Fantastic ball into the box. I get the assist. Fantastic goal, and Stoke lead 1-0 in the first game of the season to QPR. Fantastic ball. Fantastic. Who's going to get credit for the goal? It's Nick Powell. Nick Powell is first of the year, and Stoke lead 1-0 against QPR. Fantastic goal from Nick Powell. 1-0 Stoke. Fantastic. 10 minutes into the stream and we're 1-0 up at home to QPR. QPR will fight back though, because QPR are a very, very good team. Possession in the game, 54% for QPR, 46 for Stoke. Fantastic goal for Stoke. It gives us a bit of momentum now. An assist in our opening game, which is fantastic to see from our point of view. The manager will love it. Getting our first point of the season. An assist here on the opening goal for Nick Powell to get his first of the season.
Goal at the Liberty Stadium. Alan McInally is there. It's a goal for Swansea City. It's been scored by Wayne Routledge.
And Swansea lead at home. Swansea 1, Hull City 0. That is the latest from the Championship. Swansea are in the lead at Liberty Stadium to Hull. And that's the opening match day. These are your opening match day scores so far, with Alan McInally is the man for, and the commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith. And the other guys are Derek Ray and Lee Dixon. Chance to level it, and QPR, I told you QPR don't mess around, and they are right back in the game. Stoke took an early lead from a Nick Powell goal, but QPR back on level terms. Their supporters are going absolutely bonkers, and Jack Butland annoyed with himself, and it's Jaden Hall who's got the goal. Great goal for QPR, 1-1. 2 minutes of added time in the first half. 1-1 on the opening match day, QPR and Stoke. Stoke disappointed after going a goal up here, and that'll do it for the first half. It is half time at the Stoke City Stadium. Stoke City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1, and it's all to play for. There's the QPR goal scorer in the first half. 1-1 on the opening match day. These are the other scores on the opening match day. It is Barnsley 1, Fulham 1, Blackburn Rovers 1, Charlton Athletic 0, Brentford 1, Birmingham 1, Millwall 1, Preston 1, Forest and West Brom hasn't kicked off yet, Reading 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Swansea City 1, Hull City 0, and Wigan Athletic 0, Cardiff City 0, and here at Stoke City Stadium it's Stoke City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1. So very, very big scores there. The only game hasn't kicked off yet is the Forest game, but everybody else has kicked off here on the match day 1. Here we go, second half here on the opening match day at the Stoke City Stadium. Stoke got off to the fantastic start. It was Nick Powell with his first of the season, but QPR being QPR pounced back, and it's 1-1. And now Stoke will have a throw in the 48th minute. Can Stoke get the lead back? Fulham have a goal. It's Camilleri with the goal there. 1-1, 2-1 Fulham at Barnsley. It's a Fulham lead at Barnsley on the opening game day. Smith now will play the ball across to myself. And it's a really bad ball there. It's Clark now for QPR. QPR now will work down the next game. Our next game will be away, and we're taking on Charlton. We've got Charlton in our next game. Charlton away in our next game. Got Charlton away in league play after this. QPR will be taking on Huddersfield. So our next game is away at Charlton. So it's going to be another tough game against Charlton. 2 hard games on the first day. We've got Charlton next, and then cup action against Lincoln City. So we've now got Charlton in league action. That's the second league game of the season for Stoke. After this game against QPR at home, which has been very, very even so far, with half an hour to play in this game here against QPR. QPR, very, very good side, as I said. So Stoke looking to retake the lead here with half an hour to go. Both teams have scored in the both goals coming in the first half. It's been a scoreless second half so far. Fifth into the last half an hour. Got half an hour to play here at the Stoke City Stadium. Can Stoke get themselves back in front here in the opening match day? 1-1 in the first game for Stoke. 61st minute now. The ball flipped across. And now QPR looking to take the lead here. Great tackle there from Abbas. And now it's a Stoke attack. Stoke have a goal back. It's Lopez who scored for Hull. So Hull are on the board there. 2-1 Swansea is the latest from the Liberty Stadium. 65 minutes played here at Stoke City Stadium. 1-1 between Stoke and QPR. Very, very interesting game. Clark can't keep it in for QPR. Be a throw into Stoke. 20 minutes to play here on match day 1 of the Championship season for both these teams. QPR will be at home for their next game against Huddersfield. Stoke will be on the road to take on Charlton in league action. And then after that game against Charlton, it is the first round of the Cup, of the Carabao Cup, and I think it's a home game, and we're taking on Lincoln in the Cup after the game against Charlton Athletic. And now it'll be gone out. Maybe a Stoke change. Here it is, and now my night is done. It's number 19 who's coming on to replace me here, so my afternoon is over. Got assist on a goal tonight. So now I'm going to watch the rest of the game. Here we go. 20 minutes to go here. Stoke and... I can't see who are changing me at the moment. It's Grimmy. I think it said. I don't really hit C because of the things, so just ignoring it. But anyway, 1-1 here. Put my controller down for a sec while I watch this last bit of the game. Very, very interesting second half though. Tied at 1 goal apiece. 17 minutes to play at the Stoke City Stadium on game day 1 of 46. Both these teams will want to get some points here on the opening match day. Remember, every game is crucial as we head towards the playoffs and promotion to the Barclays Premier League. So Stoke looking to at least either grab a point here on the opening game or get a full 3 points. Would get off to a good start with a win though, but a draw wouldn't be a bad start to the season. A draw, getting a point to QPR at home wouldn't be a bad start for this Stoke team. And now Joe Allen. Allen now trying to get the ball through. He's Nick Powell, scorer of the Stoke goal. Plays it across. Lovely work from Stoke. The substitute for Stoke now plays it inside. 10 minutes to play. And Stoke will get a free kick as QPR are a bit lazy there. It'll be a yellow card for the player. And now Stoke will get a free kick with 9 minutes remaining in this game. It'll be a free kick to Stoke as a clumsy challenge on the goal scorer Nick Powell. And now QPR will make their first substitute of the match. It'll be their number 10 who's coming off. First substitute for Queen's Park Rangers. Clark waits in the box. Stoke will whip it into the box. And it's cleared away by QPR. 9 minutes to play of the 90 minutes. Stoke and QPR tied at 1. It's Chair who's now on the pitch for QPR. 8 minutes to play here in game day 1. Stoke 1, QPR 1. A foul against QPR. It'll be a free kick to Stoke. 7 minutes to go here now. Stoke will get a free kick now. 7 minutes to play of the 90 minutes. It's another free kick to the home team. They'll look to try and see if they can get a goal from this free kick to take the leads. They need a whip on this ball. It's whipped across. QPR play it back to their own man. Stoke win the ball back. Stoke in possession. They lose possession now. QPR will try and clear the ball away now. 5 minutes to go in the game. Hall gets it for QPR. 4 minutes remaining on the opening match day here at Stoke City Stadium. Stoke City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1. Stoke intercepted James McLean. Cornelius plays it inside. Now Stoke with James McLean. McLean plays it back through. Stoke looking to break forward and QPR defend very, very well. There a minute left of the 90 minutes. Heading into stoppage time here at the Stoke City Stadium. There will be 2 minutes of added time and QPR are offside there. Frustrated QPR. He is a bit offside there. And now it'll be a kick now for Stoke in the stoppage time now. 2 minutes of added time here at the Stoke City Stadium for either of these teams. Either of these teams have got a few seconds to try and nick a winner away from their opponents. But it looks like it's going to be a draw on the opening match day. And it is. Both teams will get a point. It's all level on the first match day. That's it for match day 1 of the Championship. It's finished on the first game day of the season. Stoke City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1. A point apiece for the team. The home team have a point. The visitors get a point on the road. And it's finished all square on match day 1 of the Championship season. Both these teams will head back to their next games. Stoke will head on now to play Charlton in match day 2. QPR will head home to take on Huddersfield Town. So both these teams have a point heading into their next games. So there we go, that's the end of match day 1. It was a draw on the opening game day to QPR. And now we'll head on to match day 2 against Charlton. Those are your other scores from the opening match day. Now move on to game day 2 of the Championship season, sitting 12th place in the league. Going into game day 2 after a draw on the opening day to Queen's Park Rangers. Now we take on Charlton in league action. Got Charlton Athletic away. And I will be sitting out this game against Charlton. Here we go then. Charlton away. And it's another draw at Charlton. So that's 2 points, 2 draws to start the season. Now it's first round of the Carabao Cup at home to Lincoln. Got Lincoln in the cup, in the Carabao Cup opening round. Can we progress in this competition? Yes, we do. 2-0 victory in Cup against Lincoln. Now we turn our attention back to league action as we take on Derby County in the 3rd game day of the season. 2 draws already this season. Draws 1-1 with QPR in the open match day. 2nd game day was a draw away at Charlton. Now we're back with Derby in league play, and Derby take the 3 points there in game day 3, which remains us on 2 points as we head into match day 4 against Preston. Here we go then, game day 4 against Preston North End, and it's another draw at Preston. So that's 3 points now for Stoke City as we head into match day 5 against Leeds. Here we go then, match day 5 against Leeds United. And it's another draw against Leeds. So that's 4 points now for Stoke City. Here we go then, 2nd round of the Carabao Cup against Nottingham Forest. And we are back for the 2nd round cup game against Nottingham Forest. We're back in for the cup action here against Nottingham Forest. Away from home, 2nd round of the Carabao Cup versus Nottingham Forest. So it's now Forest in round 2 of the Carabao Cup. We beat Lincoln City 2-0 in the 1st round to progress to the 2nd round here against Nottingham Forest. A win here against Nottingham Forest progresses into the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. We're 1 for 1 in the Carabao Cup. We're 1 for 1 in the Cup so far. After a 2-0 win in the 1st round at home to Lincoln. Now we head onto the road to play Nottingham Forest in the 2nd game of the Cup. Forest aren't going to be an easy test. It's going to be a tough game against Forest. They're a very, very good side, Nottingham Forest. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game. Here we go then. It's the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup. It is Nottingham Forest versus Stoke City for a place in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Stoke City coming into this game after coming into this second round tie after a 2-0 win in the opening round against Lincoln City. They beat Lincoln in the opening round. Now they scrum down against Nottingham Forest, an all-championship game here in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Da Costa has 3 goals, so he's the man to watch for Stoke. For Nottingham Forest, you have to keep an eye on Da Costa. 3 goals in his last couple of games. Here we go, second round of the Carabao Cup. Nottingham Forest, Stoke City. The winner will progress to the third round of cup competition. Here we go, second round action from Nottingham Forest. We are underway. Forest look hungry today. Coming into this game, Forest in their home red, Stoke in their away strip, their black strip is their away strip. Stoke in their away shirts today. Nottingham Forest in their home red. Butland will be in goal as he always has been for the last couple of games. And we're on the attack. Can we score his first goal for Stoke? Great start from the Forest goalie, and it'll be a corner for Stoke City as we look really threatening. A great start that would have been for Stoke, but a great save from the Forest goalkeeper. And it's still 0-0 in this cup tie after 6 minutes, and Stoke take the lead! Stoke take the lead in the cup! Fantastic goal! And Stoke lead at Forest in the Carabao Cup second round. It is Nottingham Forest 0, Stoke City 1. Fantastic goal. Great corner played in from McGlane. And a fantastic play. And Stoke lead in the cup against Nottingham Forest. Cash is stood still. Stoke put it in. It's taken 5.5 minutes for Stoke to take the lead. But they won't care. They're 1-0 up in cup play. Fantastic start for Stoke. Bruno Martin Addy, who scores his first of the cup. 1-0 to Stoke. Fantastic start for Stoke City. 1-0 up in the Carabao Cup against Nottingham Forest. Now Forest will have to play a very, very solid game as we're coming to 8 minutes of this cup tie. Forest 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Stoke City 1. In this second round cup tie. As I said, Stoke City beat Lincoln City in the opening round to progress to the second round of this competition. Stoke having better success in the cup than they are in the league. They've only generated 3 points in the league. That's in league games. They've got 3 draws in the league, 1 loss. They are 3-1 in the league. They've had 3 draws. The only loss so far, their only defeat so far was a 2-1 defeat at home to Derby County, but they have drew their last 2 games. Stoke have 3 points in the Championship after 5 game days. After 5 games played, they've got 3 points from 5 games. They're 1-0 up here in the cup here against Nottingham Forest. Can we extend our lead here at Forest? 1-0 up at Forest. It was a fantastic goal, scored at 5.5 minutes of the first half. So far our match rating is 6.2 in this cup game against Nottingham Forest. Can we keep that momentum? We have the lead here in the cup. Can we extend our lead to 2 here? Forest with some great defensive play from Nottingham Forest. Silver now will play it forward. Iwobi plays it into the box and Jack Butland. And it's a penalty for Nottingham Forest. As the goal scorer takes down Da Costa, knocks him into Jack Butland. The manager is absolutely bananas. And it's Da Costa who gets the penalty and puts it away. And Nottingham Forest are back on level terms. And it's their top scorer, Da Costa. And it's 1-1 here in the Carabao Cup. A really stupid penalty to give away if you're Stoke City. But Nottingham Forest and their fans are going absolutely bananas here in this Carabao Cup tie. It's Nottingham Forest 1, Stoke City 1. And it's Da Costa who gets his first of the cup. And Nottingham Forest back in it in the second round of the cup tie. Nottingham Forest 1, Stoke City 1. The Nottingham Forest fans absolutely bananas. And it's Da Costa with the goal from the penalty spot. 2 goals in 20 minutes. It's 1-1 in this cup tie. Manager was absolutely fuming with that penalty. Let's see how Stoke are going to respond after conceding a penalty. Let's see how they're going to respond here. Forest have got momentum now after scoring that penalty through Da Costa. They look very threatening now. But can Stoke overturn, get themselves back in front after conceding a really stupid penalty? It's 1-1 in the cup. Yates will now play it to Slough. Slough to Bong. Plays it to Iwobi. Back to Bong. Back to Iwobi. Iwobi now for Forest. Tackled there. Stoke now will break. 27 minutes played in this Carabao Cup tie. Nottingham Forest 1, Stoke City 1. Stoke now looking to break on the attack. They had the early lead, early doors. But then Nottingham Forest penalty from Da Costa makes it all square in this cup second round. Remember, there is no replays in the Carabao Cup, so if the game ends a tie after the 90 minutes, it will be extra time and penalties if the game ends a draw after 90 minutes. There is no second legs in the Carabao Cup. So if this game ends a tie between ourselves and Nottingham Forest, it will go to extra time and then penalties. But we're all square in the first half. Still another 45 minutes to go after this first half. We're into the 34th minute now of this cup tie. Forest and Stoke all square in this cup tie. We've got a match rating now of 5.2 in this cup game against Forest. Forest manager with his arms out to his players. Shocked in spare is Cash. Cash who didn't really help. Cash was the man who was stood in on the goal line to try and for the Stoke goal, and nearly gave Forest the lead. And Jack Butler now will take the goal kick for the Stoke team. Lindsay now. Stoke trying to set up.
Well, they use the forward in these positions, dropping deep. He lays it off, and they play from there. Probing away, working away at the opposition.
Trying to get our way through. And good defending from Forest. Great tackle from Stoke. Stoke being very, very clinical and knocking Forest's chances away. Oh, look at this 1-2! A beautiful 1-2, and Stoke are back in the lead. What a play that was between Steve and James McLean. It'll be James McLean who gets the final touch.
Some might say you'd prefer to score from 25 yards, but I wouldn't go along with that. This is all about...
Fantastic goal. Lovely 1-2, and it's finished off by James McLean. And Stoke back in front in the Carabao Cup, and it's James McLean who's going to get credit for the goal. First of the cup for James McLean, and it's 2-1 to Stoke. And a lovely 1-2. That's another assist for Stephen. He had an assist in the game against QPR. He's got another assist here in the cup against Forest. And it's James McLean with the go-ahead goal for Stoke. Nottingham Forest 1, Stoke City 2. Here's Silver. 2-1 to Stoke in this cup tie. Fantastic from the visitors, who had conceded a penalty a few minutes ago, but then that goal from McLean now gives them a lead heading into the... Looks like that lead will take them into the first half with the lead. Will Stoke hang on to their lead? Will they hang on to this lead and take this 1-goal lead into the break? James McLean's goal might be the difference here for Stoke. And there it is. That's the half-time whistle. It's half-time in this Carabao Cup tie. It is Nottingham Forest 1, Stoke City 2. There's the goal scorer in the first half of Forest, Da Costa with the penalty strike. But Stoke in the lead in this Carabao Cup tie, 2-1 lead at the Forest Park Stadium in the second round of the Cup. We have a 2-1 lead at Forest in the Cup. 45 minutes to go in the 45 minutes remaining in this Cup tie for Nottingham Forest and Stoke City. Forest would be absolutely they would be over the moon now if they can get themselves progression to the third round of the Cup, to the next round of the Carabao Cup. It would be huge for Stoke. Looks like as it stands, looks like they're going to be two wins in the Cup for Stoke. Back-to-back wins in the Cup. Obviously, they won the opening round 2-0 against Lincoln. They are 2-1 up here in the second round. Next game for Nottingham Forest, they have Preston in the league after this. It's Nottingham Forest at home to Preston North End. We'll find out in a few moments who we will be facing in our next league fixture. 2-1 lead here, thanks to a James McLean's goal. And Jack Butler now will stop it, and he'll collect from his net. 6.7 is the rating that the manager has put on us now. We've got half an hour to show our manager what we can do. Our next game, we have Birmingham away. We'll be taking on Birmingham in our next game day, away from home in the league. We've got 3 points in the league as we travel to face Birmingham in league action after this Carabao Cup tie against Forest. It's Birmingham next, and now Forest will make a substitute. It's Yeats coming off, and also Stoke will make their change as well. So both teams with a change. Semedo on for Forest, and it's gone in and it's offside, and it's Abiobi who has put it into the goal. And the man who's coming on. Yeats is coming on. Jamie Vardy is on the move from Leicester, and Jamie Vardy will be joining Napoli. Going to the Serie A to go and join Napoli. Half an hour remaining in this cup tie here between Nottingham Forest and Stoke. Half an hour to go here. Stoke leading 2-1 thanks to a goal from James McLean. 2 goals in this cup tie for Stoke, only giving away 1 goal today. When that was the only goal for Forest, was a penalty scored by Da Costa. 2-1 to Stoke. Can we hang on here and get ourselves a much deserved win here in the cup? Remember, we're playing for 3 trophies. We are playing for the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and obviously the league, and for promotion. So we've got 3 things to focus on. But we want to focus, get this cup, get ourselves, try and get as far as we can in the cup, in the Carabao Cup, and then obviously get back to league action against Birmingham. Get on a run in the league, get ourselves into a good position in the league, and then focus on the jobs in hand. So got a lot of stuff to focus on. Obviously, we'd love to win the Carabao Cup. We'd love to get promotion. Obviously, we'd love to get to win all 3 trophies this season. But even if we don't win all the trophies, it'd be nice to at least win a trophy this season. Whether that's the Carabao Cup, that either get promotion or we win the FA Cup. If we win the FA Cup, we get a European spot. We get a European spot next year if we win the FA Cup. The winners of the FA Cup get a European spot. Last time we were in the Championship, we won the FA Cup with Blackburn Rovers. Will it be our turn? Will we win another FA Cup but with a player career mode with Stoke? So it would be the first time that we've won the FA Cup. If we were to win the FA Cup, it would be the first time we've done it in a player career mode. First time winning a cup with a team. We have never won an FA Cup in a player career mode. So that would be absolutely to win a trophy in our first season at Stoke. It would be absolutely fantastic for the supporters as well. And Forest hassling there. They did really well there, Nottingham Forest. And now we have possession back. 15 minutes to play in this cup tie. 2-1 lead for the visitors. Can we hang on to his lead that we currently have? 2-1 lead on the road. 14 minutes left in this Carabao Cup second round. Forest fans urging their team forward now. Stoke now need to be careful now. They have the lead, but they don't want to give anything away silly and let Forest get back into the game. They want to hang out and hold on to this lead that they have and see the game out. And it looks like we are done. Yes, we are done for the night. We got an assist on the night, and it's Volks, Sam Volks, who's coming on to Sam Volks is coming on for the last 10 minutes of this cup tie. It was Sam Volks who is replacing us for the final 10 minutes of this cup tie. 9 minutes to play here. Jack Butland will play it to Lindsay, one of the goal scorers tonight. Given away. Lindsay trying to win it back. Now Nottingham Forest have possession. 8 minutes to go in this Carabao Cup tie. Stoke leading 2-1. And can they hang on to it? And now it'll be a corner for Nottingham Forest. 7 minutes to go. Nottingham Forest will make a change. And it's the goal scorer Da Costa who is making his way off for Forest. Forest have got 7 minutes to save themselves in the cup. 7 minutes for Forest to get an equaliser. Great stop from Butland. 6 minutes to go in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Stoke are 5 minutes away from progression to the third round of Carabao Cup. 4 minutes for Forest to try and get an equaliser. There's 4 minutes left of this Carabao Cup tie. It looks like it's going to be progression to the next round for Stoke. They have a 2-1 lead with 3 minutes to go. Cash can't get the ball through. Stoke will clear it away. 2 minutes to go here in this Carabao Cup tie. It's squeaky bum time as we're into the final 2 minutes of this cup tie. Forest with Cash. Cash can't get his way through. Good defending from McLean. Goal scorer of the go-ahead goal for Stoke. Now we're into stoppage time. It'll be 2 minutes of added time. And Stoke, they're on their way. And Forest will make another substitute. And it's Thiago Silva who's coming off for Nottingham Forest. 2 minutes for Forest to save their cup lives. Forest look like they're going to make an exit. And it's Walker who's coming on in stoppage time. Forest to equalise. And Jack Butland's there to save the day. And the last player that's knocked forward. And that's it. Stoke are through. Nottingham Forest out. And Stoke are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Victorious. 2-1 victory against Nottingham Forest. They are into the third round of the Carabao Cup. 2 out of 2 in the cup for Stoke. They will now progress to the third round of the Carabao Cup after a 2-1 victory against Nottingham Forest. That's 2 out of 2 in the cup. A 2-0 win against Lincoln in the opening round. We have beaten Nottingham Forest 2-1 in the second round of the Carabao Cup. And we'll play now in the third round. So there you have it, boys. A 2-1 victory away in the cup against Nottingham Forest. We are now into the third round of the Carabao Cup. These are your second round cup tie scores. Those are the teams who will be progressing. So there we go now, folks. We're into the third round of the cup. And now we're focused back to league action against Birmingham. Apologise, we have 4 points, not 3. I beg your pardon. So now we're back to league action and we're taking on Birmingham. We're not playing this game as one, but we're now playing Birmingham away from home. Can we get a win here? No, we cannot beat Birmingham. So we got 5 points now. Got 5 points in the league. It's another draw in the league. That's 4 draws in league action. We've only lost 1 game so far this season, and that was to Derby County. So it's 5 points for Stoke in league play now. Not having a great season in the league, but they have progressed, as I said, into the third round with a cup victory over Nottingham Forest, which is big for Stoke, which sees them now into the next round of the Carabao Cup. 2 wins in cup actions now. They have beaten Lincoln City and Forest. They'll wait to see who they're playing in the third round of the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can get a home tie for the next round of the Cup. Hopefully we get a home tie for the third round of the Cup. Be nice if we could have a home tie for the next round, but who knows, lads? Who knows? We have gone up a place though. We've gone up above Middlesbrough now. Gone up a spot now, just behind Cardiff. As we take on Bristol. We're taking on Bristol now at home. And it's a defeat. That's another defeat for us. So our record now in the league, in the competition goes to 4-2, 4 draws, 2 losses now. Yet to pick up a win yet this season. Now we take on Brentford. We're now taking on Brentford in the next game day. And it's a draw against Brentford. So that's 6 points now. Here we go then. It's the third round of the Carabao Cup. We've got a home game and we're taking on Plymouth. We've got Plymouth in the third round of the Carabao Cup. So can we progress here now? Yes, we can. A 3-1 win against Plymouth sees us into the fourth round now of the Carabao Cup. And now we face a team who we eliminated in the second round of the Cup, Nottingham Forest, who we've already beaten in Cup. And Forest get revenge with a 3-0 victory in league play. Remains us now on 6 points in league play. Our next game, we're back in action for our next game as we take on Huddersfield at home. Be a tough fixture that. Huddersfield at home. We need a victory really if we're going to get ourselves some points. We have yet to get a win yet this season. Now we take on Huddersfield at home. Every game's crucial now in our push towards the trophies. We're having a very, very good campaign. We've won 3. We've got 3. We're in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, which is very, very fantastic. 3 wins in cup action. We've won 2-0 against Lincoln, then followed it up with a 2-1 win against Forest in the second round, and then a 3-1 win in the third round to Plymouth. So now we'll play in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, but not focusing on the cup action now. Back to league action here at home as we take on Huddersfield Town at home. Got Huddersfield in league play. 6 points in league play for the home team. Their record in the league now, they are 3-2 in league. 6 points. 6 points in league action for Stoke as we take on Huddersfield. Huddersfield, the visitors to the Stoke City Stadium. Here we go. We need a positive so we can get a win here against Huddersfield. And let's hope we can get the job done here against Huddersfield.
This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, 1 central striker, 2 wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow 3 in midfield, a back 4, the 2 full-backs will be...
Now, the job now is to try and get a win here in league play, get ourselves our first win of the season. And it's a free kick to Huddersfield Town. In the 4th minute of the game, Huddersfield have a early free kick and whips it into the box. And now we start the attack. Here we go now. Oh, we have an injury on the play. Oh, it looks like a sore one. Can't see who the man is on the floor. But there's a Stoke player down injured. It doesn't look promising for Stoke. Who is it? Is it Chester? James Chester, who's down on the floor for Stoke. Let's see what happened here. Oh, it's like a shot in the back of the knee. And James Chester's afternoon may be over. And it looks like Chester's done. And Snodgrass is going to come on to replace James Chester. And it looks like James Chester's going to be out for a few weeks with a knee injury, which is not great for Stoke. He's been one of their best defenders so far this season. It looks like Chester's going to be out for a bit. But Snodgrass is coming on. So Shortcross is coming on to replace him now. Shortcross on the pitch with Stoke.
It's a surprise to see West Brom struggling in this sort of manner.
Yeah, they've all been well below their usual standards, Derek, to be honest with you. Obviously, there's a long, long way to go. But we all thought they'd be up there challenging for the title, or at least there or thereabouts. They all need to look at themselves, the players. They really do.
Huddersfield looking dangerous here. Good save. And it's not Butland who's starting today, it's the other goalie who's starting in net today. It doesn't look like we're going to haven't seen Jack Butland starting in net today. Butland has started majority of the games this season for Stoke. Not in net for this game here against Huddersfield. Good stop from the goalie. The keeper with a good save there. I think it's our backup goalie that's in net. It's our number 2 goalie. So our backup is in net today. Fulham lead 1-0. It is Johnson who's given Fulham the lead against Reading. So it's 1-0 Fulham. So Fulham have the lead at Reading. 6 points for Stoke. Huddersfield looking to get their chance. And Stoke with a great defensive play. Now Stoke on the attack. Great ball forward. Can we keep it in play? Yes, we can. Great run here. Can we give them the lead? Stoke on the attack. Shoots and he scores! First goal for the club. First goal for the club. And we take the lead against Huddersfield. And that could be a big goal. Fantastic run here. And I put it into the bottom corner. And it's 1-0 to Stoke. And a fantastic goal. Look where this puts us. The keeper has no chance. And Stoke lead here. We lead at home to Huddersfield. It's the first goal of the season for myself. Fantastic goal into the nets. And I've given Stoke the early lead here at home against Huddersfield. Fantastic goal. Stoke 1, Huddersfield 0. And that could have been drawn up any better. 1-0 Stoke.
Number 12, James Chester, coming onto the pitch. Number 17, Juninho Bakuna.
1-0 Stoke. After we've played 20 minutes, now in the lead in this game. Fantastic way to open my account for Stoke. Scoring my first goal of the season here against Huddersfield Town. Giving us an early advantage. That's what we needed, a quick goal to get our fans out of their seats early. And that's exactly what we've given them. It's a lovely ball here. We're onside. Oh, just offside. It was James McLean who was the hero in our last game in the cup. And he's offside there. James McLean frustrated at himself that he didn't stay onside. Here's Campbell for Huddersfield. And Huddersfield are back in it. It is Campbell who scored into the goal. And Stoke's lead has evaporated. It's 1-1 now. It's Huddersfield back in the game. Great goal for Huddersfield. Their fans have come in good numbers. And it's Campbell with the goal. Campbell with a goal. Back on level terms, Huddersfield. They are absolutely delighted with that response from their team, who were behind a few moments ago. Back level on the night. 1-1. Stoke have had many games that have been 1-1s, or they haven't won. They haven't got a win yet this season. Looking for their first win of the season. In league play, they have been very, very strange. They've got 6 points in league play. A win today would get them to 9 points. A draw would take them to 7 points. Still a bit behind the leaders. Another draw today would probably not, I wouldn't say knock them out of the title race, but it would make them a bit harder for them to get into the top half. But they could do with a victory here against Huddersfield to get ourselves out of the bottom end of the table and get ourselves up to the best top end of the table. We want to climb up that table. We need a victory though. If we're going to chase down these other teams for the title, for promotion in the playoffs, we've got to start winning games. And I've given it, and I've got us, and it looks like the Huddersfield man could be in trouble. And it's a red card, and Huddersfield down to 10 men after a really silly challenge. And it'll be a goal kick now. Huddersfield down to 10 men. We'll be taking on Swansea in the next game day.
Plenty of intrigue. Join us on EA TV. It's Stoke City facing Swansea City.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great.
We've got Swansea in the next game day. We have Swansea after this game. It's Huddersfield. Another tough game on the road. We'll be taking on Swansea at the Liberty Stadium in our next game day.
Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And just like that, they've lost possession.
55 minutes now on stream, which is very, very a good achievement so far. We've nearly hit the hour. We're at 40 minutes in this league game.
It's with Juninho Bakuna.
I'm probably going to have to end the stream because I imagine my dinner's going to be ready soon. So we'll play this last game. It's Huddersfield, and then I'm going to end the stream after this Huddersfield game. So this will be the last game of the stream, lads. Final game.
Might really be able to trouble them here.
If I get subbed off before the end of the stream, then I'll go down and probably have my dinner. I'm hoping I get subbed off at some point so I can go and have my lunch and end the stream. Right, I'm going to keep playing until I get subbed off, and then when I get subbed off, I'm going to end the stream. Alright, lads? Got a free kick now. I imagine my dad will be shouting me for lunch in a probably 2 or 3 minute time, so I'm going to try for a shot. Good block by Huddersfield, and we'll get a throw in from it. Really poor ball that. A minute left of the first half. Huddersfield looking to take the lead before half time. Brockhorn. Cleared away. And that'll do it for the first half. Half time here at the Stoke City Stadium. An even first half. A 1-1 first half with Huddersfield. They went down to 10 men, Huddersfield. But since losing a man, they've actually played very, very well, Huddersfield. I have to give Huddersfield credit. Going down to 10 men, an easy job. But they're still putting the fight in with only 10 men on the pitch. I have to give Huddersfield credit. They've been very, very good after losing their man to a red card. They have actually been the better team in my opinion. So I got to take my hats off to Huddersfield. Good defending there. Huddersfield will get a throw in. 48th minute now. Yeah, so very, very good performance so far from both teams. It's been a very, very even, I would say. Oh, and that's a really dirty challenge from me, that. And I've given Huddersfield a free kick in the 50th minute, which is very, very dangerous now because Huddersfield could take the lead from this free kick. And it's whipped across and wide of the nets, and it'll be a goal kick now. Huddersfield will be taking on Hull next. Hull up next for Huddersfield. We've got Swansea in our next game day. I'll be playing games off stream after this, lads, so I'll let you know how I got on. I will let you know how I get on with it in our stream later today when we go on. I think I've made my choice. We're going to be doing Fortnite later, so I'll let you know in the Fortnite stream and give you updates on how I'm playing in Fortnite, and also let you know what happens in the next couple of games in the Stoke career mode. Alright, lads? So I'll keep you updated with that in the next stream, which will be later this afternoon, just before tea time. Here we go, we're on the break again. We're on the break again. Can we score? Can we score? No. Okay. I'll be coming in a sec. Right, lads, I'm going to have to end the stream in a second because my lunch is ready, so I have to go and have that. Let's have one more counter, and then when the ball goes out of play, then I'm going to end the stream, lads, okay? That's just the rules, alright? Because I've been streaming for 59 minutes, which is a very, very long time. I wish the ball could just go out of play now. In fact, I'm going to pause it now. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.